Hello everyone, The Voice is back and we are there. We'll be bringing you some play-by-play and behind-the-scenes updates over the next few weeks from your favourite teams and artists competing for Season 10 of The Voice 2016. We'll be talking to last season's winner, Jordan Smith, and meet this season's teams. In our Artist Spotlight, we talk to Heffron Drive and we have a live performance by The Deftones. So you know what to do, roll that intro. The final 12 for Season 10 of The Voice has just been announced and we got the chance to catch up with each of the teams on the red carpet, so let's check it out.
I won The Voice, I immediately got engaged, I recorded an album in like 3.5 weeks, released it, and I've been doing promo and lots of awesome performances, and everything's just kind of been turned completely upside down. It's been crazy.
And what advice do you give to this season's contestants?
I would just tell them, for me, it just ended so quickly, and even though contestants got to move on tonight, they're only guaranteed one more performance on the show before they have to go through that whole elimination process again. So I would just say slow down, enjoy these moments, and have fun. It's ends so much more quickly than you think. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Everything's kind of, I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon sometimes. I got engaged, I recorded a full album, I think 16 songs in about 3.5 weeks. I've been able to work with legends like Stephen Macchio and David Foster. Everything's just been happening so crazy fast, but it's been so rewarding. It's such a fun part of the journey.
Have you had a chance to meet any of the contestants from this season? Yeah,
I actually had the chance before battles to sit down with the contestants and kind of talk to them about this process and calm a little bit of their nerves. So I've gotten to meet with them, and I think they're so crazy talented, and it's been a joy to watch them sing, but also know them personally and kind of feel their heart to their music.
And congratulations on the album and the single. How's that feel? How's it been, the momentum from that?
Yeah, it feels so great. Being on the show, I got to see so much success of my songs each week, and it just shows me how involved people were. And there's nothing greater than when you're an artist and you see that people want to buy and be a part of your art. So I take that as a high honor that the album has done so well and that I've been able to experience so much success since the show. I think it speaks very highly of the show, but it also just speaks so much about my fans too.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So how does it feel to find out that you've made it to the top 12?
It's incredible. We're all buzzing and our energy is crazy right now. We're just so excited to be here.
Did it feel like a lifetime up there on stage waiting for the announcement?
Yeah, for me?
Ryan.
I mean, Ali was first, and when they called Nick's name, I was just like, wow, it's incredible how we've bonded over the course of the past, couple of weeks. So to see him go through was amazing. He's a comeback kid, just like I'm a comeback kid from season 9. And when it was just me out there waiting, it was me out there waiting with 3 other people, and I was just like, who is she really going to pick? Because the talent next to me is so incredible. I have no idea what route she's going to go. But, when she told me about how the fans, responded to me and whatnot, it was really satisfying just to know that people support me out there, and my own coach supports me as well because she ended up saving me. So it was incredible.
And I feel like there's been a lot more of the team changing and steals happening than any other season before. How's it been?
I'll let Nick go.
Yeah, I was home for a while in this season, so it's definitely one thing that's a blessing is I got to work with multiple coaches. So Pharrell helped me a lot in a sort of big picture way, and then Christina, my first rehearsal with her, just dug right in there with the vocal approach, and she has so much experience as one of the best singers alive. So I'm so grateful she resurrected me and brought me back. It's been amazing, and I knew that I had to be pushed through on America's Vote tonight because I couldn't ask her to save me twice. So I was so grateful when they said my name after Ali's.
And your family must be so proud of you as well.
I can't wait to
your
go
boy.
And see him. Yeah, he's the real hero of this season. He's uplifting so many people with his story, and one of the biggest Google auto suggests when you type my name is Nick Hagelin's son, Nick Hagelin's story, because people want to know about his journey as much as they want to know about mine. So it's been amazing to get to share that story on this platform.
That's great. And talking about your story, I have to say, I grew up in Australia, but I watched Curly Sue all the time, and I had this long, dark, curly hair. And with my brother and I used to always pretend I was Curly Sue. So it's like an honor to meet you.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
And you have an incredible voice too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been awesome to be able to show who I really am. You know, once you do something like that, you kind of get pegged as Curly Sue for the rest of your life. So it's nice to be Allison Porter and to be doing, you know, what I love and showing who I really truly am.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and I can't wait to see your rest of your journey evolve. It's been a pleasure.
How you doing? I'm Brian Bautista.
It's your boy Nick Hagelin.
What's up, guys? This is Allison Porter, and you have just been buzzed.
We'll be back with more buzz after these messages. Congratulations on making it to the top 12. How did it feel to be up there on stage waiting to find out?
It was terrifying. It was like the most emotionally exhausting thing.
I wanted to faint, like he said, because it was like Owen said, it was forever. It felt like 10 hours, really, it did, but it was only like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. It was...
It just felt like a lifetime
scary.
waiting to find out.
Yes, it felt like a long time waiting to find out. Ugh.
And how did you feel?
About the same. The pauses are really long before they call the names and stuff, and obviously they're dragging it out for drama, but for us standing up there, it's just like, you know, I'm sure we all had tons of thoughts going through our heads. You know, I mean, we love so many people that went home today, and I mean, I'm so honored at this point to be standing with these two up here, so.
What are you looking forward to working on with being in Team Adam with your coach, you know?
I'm really looking forward to just working with him to establish myself as an artist, because I think he really understands musicianship and, you know, songwriting and artistry so intimately that I think he's the perfect coach for me. So I'm really excited to just work with him more.
Oh, I'm just really excited to work with Adam because I know he's gonna get me there. I'm not to my full potential because I'm young, and he's gonna help me get to my full potential, and I'm really excited about that.
And if I was to say, what is it about you that you think can take you the whole way, you know, like that could get you to win The Voice, what would you say?
I'm not sure that I have what it takes to make it to The Voice. I think being 38 and of my ilk, I'm amazed that America voted me through to this point. So I'll be lucky to stay in a few more rounds.
I think you're very talented. You should think more highly of yourself.
I really have no aspirations to be a pop star. You know, and as far as my guitar playing, it's equally as important to me as my vocals, and I just don't think that the blues is at the forefront of music. So, I mean, I'm honored to be here at this point.
You never know. You've obviously gotten like a lot of popularity and a lot of fans out there that are voting for you.
Well, after all of the rounds that I've gone through already, all of the coaches have been talking about kind of how I make a song my own, as if I'd written it almost, and just being able to deliver a really honest and like emotionally true performance. So, if anything gets me forward, I think it's going to be that.
I believe my drive is going to get me to that, and just my drive and my intention not to give up and never give up and just reach for my dream, you know? And I feel like that's just going to take me a long way.
And you know what? I have to talk about this beard. Now, how long did it take you to grow this beard?
This is actually much shorter than it was at the beginning of the season. If you go back to blinds, probably about that much longer. I'd say about 5 years.
Oh, wow.
That's how long I've been working.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Coming in
about
beautifully.
5 years. Thank you.
Okay, because I need some tips because I'm trying to grow mine out as well, and
I told
it's
Owen,
not coming out very,
You just have
as well as I thought it would.
Rogaine
Okay, Rogaine into the face. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll try that tonight, and it might be one of my beauty tips. Oh.
I like your face.
I was trying to match my hair up here. With, have a little point down here. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. I will work on my beard, and I will see you, hopefully next week.
I can't wait to do the progress.
Yes, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Hey, so how does it feel to find out that you're in the top 12?
It feels incredible. It feels phenomenal. It's like a dream coming true for all of us to get another chance to do our thing and to perform again on that stage is awesome.
I think I'm on cloud 9. I think I'm gonna go back and eat a milkshake or something and just celebrate because it's so amazing. And I've got 2 amazing teammates here, and it was really sad to see a lot of people go home this time, but they're amazing, and I know they're gonna do great things. And it's just like if I were to go home, I knew this wasn't the end, but I'm just so thankful to be standing on this red, amazing carpet right now.
And how do you feel?
It's just wild. I mean, to know that there's so many people out there that are rooting for me, as a singer, and the idea that now I can I got so many songs that I've written that I could be like, oh, someone might actually hear this song, So that the idea of that is pretty mind blowing, and it's just kind of breathes new life into you.
That's incredible. Now, are you already thinking of songs for next week? And
Yes, songs are going through my head right now as we speak, and that we don't know what songs we're doing just yet, but we know that it's going to be awesome. We're just, I guess now it's just more about the mental preparation about what's coming on, how we're going to fight, how we're going to sustain the whole round. So I think now it's just battle mode again.
It's a consistent cycle. I mean, we're always thinking because we don't have that much time to. We're going week to week now, and especially because it's live. I mean, we got to be ready and on our A game, and so I feel like every moment we're kind of just like, what to do, what are we gonna do, So it's such an awesome journey, though.
And I'm looking forward to seeing more dancing from you as well.
Oh, yes, dancing is coming soon. Yes.
I was gonna say you as well. Yeah. Get some of the country moves, and I think that'd be good.
Including country moves.
Oh my gosh.
And what have some of the highlights been? What was it like working with Miley Cyrus?
That was definitely a highlight. Miley Cyrus, she's so dope. The way she thinks and the way her artistry is, it was so cool to get her perspective and to pick her brain on a song that I was doing, and it was just so cool. I felt like I left that rehearsal a changed man. It was so dope. Yeah.
It's going to be really cool to see her as a coach because she has helped every single one of us throughout that process. I feel like we went in there, we didn't know what to expect. We didn't even know it was Miley Cyrus. So it's it's just crazy to walk in there and see her and then know that she's real too. Just like Blake Shelton, they're so real and so down to earth that you just felt comfortable. And she felt comfortable too and gave us advice and told us, real stuff, you need to fix this needs to be changed. I mean, it's really awesome to work with her, especially Gwen too, not to mention. I feel like we've been so blessed to work with amazing people, and I think the coolest thing about Gwen was she was on the show. She knew how it was, and so to have that insight, I feel like on our mentor was pretty cool.
And what about you? What have some highlights been for you?
Miley Cyrus was cool. I mean, I know that's probably not an expected thing, but I didn't really know a whole lot about Miley Cyrus before I worked with her. Besides the,
I'm sure you did.
Well, I didn't.
You're playing it cool.
I've seen some of the videos, the MTV Awards, and some of the craziness, So I was like, who's this crazy girl I'm getting ready to meet? And but she sings so well, and I should have known going into it. And just blown away by her voice and the way she's just really hands-on, and she's all about working on the little stuff with you as far as melodies and she's one of those people she's got something she wants you to sing, she'll show you exactly what she wants you to sing and then expect you to sing it back to her. So that's great, somebody with that kind of confidence.
Wow. Yeah. I love your hat, by the way. It's very cool.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I keep looking at it. Yeah. I keep checking it out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations again, and I'm excited to see your journey. Damn, Daniel.
I've never heard that before.
You haven't?
No, I've never heard that before.
Haven't? Oh, really? Oh,
That's
I didn't
crazy.
think, yeah, I thought it'd be very original of me to say that today. Yes, yeah. So how did it feel being up there on stage today, waiting for your name to be called?
Yeah, it's indescribable. You're just up there and thinking of all these people that you're standing with, and it's an honor to stand with them and thinking of all the things that you've gone through together, and you're just grateful and just trying to remember everything and knowing that, you know, everything's going to be okay, and curious what Carson's going to say because you just have no idea. But yeah, it was crazy.
And how does it feel now knowing that you're through to the top 12?
It's really exciting. It's really an honor knowing that people voted and cared enough to, you know, buy the song or whatever and get online. I think it's really humbling and it's an honor.
And what about you? What emotions are you feeling right now?
I'm excited. I think it's really cool to be here and just to do all these things. I had to go home, and now I'm back. So I appreciate it, I think, more so than I did or would have originally. So I think it's really cool.
And what was it like when you got that phone call to come back?
That was exciting, and I was really happy because I was really disappointed. For the 2 weeks that I was home, I was pretty upset all the time. And then Pharrell called, and I became happy again. So.
And what are you most looking forward to next in the show? Like, what songs are you looking forward to singing? And
Yeah, a new song will be fun, but I think most of all just kind of tackling the stage again.
Yeah.
Because it was just so different from all the other things that we've experienced, at least for me. The live stage was just so different. So I'm excited to do that again with a different song and all that.
Yeah. And what was it like working with Miley Cyrus and her, advice that she was giving you?
It was cool. I thought she was funny. She was very energetic, but I don't know.
I thought she was great. All the pieces of advice she gave me were awesome for my song. I think she's totally herself and does not care, and I really admire that. So it was an honor to meet her, and I grew up watching her. So you just don't dream of meeting this person, and it was fantastic.
Well, congratulations again on making it to the top 12. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
My name is Owen Danoff.
My name is Shelly Ferry.
My name is Leif Al-Sadi.
Hannah Houston.
Daniel Passano.
Yo, what's up? It's Paxton Ingram.
Hey y'all, it's Mary Sarah.
What's up? It's Adam Wakefield. And
You just got buzzed.
We failed at that really badly.
What's the line? What's up? This your boy Paxton Ingram.
Hey y'all, it's Mary Sarah.
What's happening? It's Adam Wakefield.
And you've just been buzzed.
We'll have the Buzz Artist Spotlight after these messages.
What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. Just copped it off the lot, still got the paper plate. Yeah, I'm getting money, I move, I get it state to state. What you lean like? What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. 100 on my neck, 50 for my wrist. Bank account crazy, pockets looking dumb too. What you lean like? What you lean like? My lean like this, my lean like this. Just copped it off the lot, still got the paper.
Need fast cash? Well, go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 to borrow $3,000 or more using the equity in your paid-off vehicle. The best part? No credit checks. Your car is your credit with City Loan. Over 99% of City Loan customers are in good standing every month. So call 877-553-9071 now. And get this, if you sign up today and you are approved for a loan, you will receive a $25 gift card from Target. Be sure to mention promo code TV ad to receive your gift card. Also, don't forget to like City Loan on Facebook at City Loan Community and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now back to the new music buzz.
Kendall and Dustin from Heffron Drive just released their newest single, Rain Don't Come, and we tracked them down at Atomic Records in Burbank, California, so they could tell us all about it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Kendall.
I'm Dustin.
We are from Heffron Drive, and we are at Atomic Records in Burbank, California.
And you were watching the Buzz Artist Spotlight.
We met originally actually here in Burbank, so it's really nice to do this interview here because Heffron Drive is a street just down the street, and we used to drive by this place every day as kids.
Yeah, for years.
So we've known each other now for 15 years or something like that, something close. And I guess we've done a lot since then, but it seems funny because we've done a lot in between, and we're back here at Atomic Records in Burbank. So it's been really, really cool ride.
I actually do have a pretty, I wouldn't say sizable, I've probably got like 100, 150
Some
records.
people have thousands, so.
But I have a lot of classic rock records. Some of them I got from my mom. My mom has a huge collection, and so she's passed off a few to me, and then I've just kind of picked them up randomly along the way. But now I'm kind of getting into more of like the modern re-releases of vinyls and modern bands that are putting stuff out.
Plus, we were just thinking about it today. There's a lot of stuff that's sample-worthy in here, even if it's just like sounds in general. So I just went and bought 4 random records before we did this interview, just to see what's on them, because there might be something that inspires us or we can use, and I'm looking forward to hearing what I got. Yeah, and we were thinking of doing a 2-sided record just because it's a lot of songs in the original. So, but that has to be mixed for vinyl. We haven't done the mix yet. Actually, I think maybe on the first record they did do the mix for vinyl. We just haven't printed them up. So that's something we've always wanted to do, whether it's for merch or actually distributing in record stores, because it's actually a really good way to get your music out there, because a lot of people are buying records, which is fantastic. So we're releasing on April 8th, we're releasing Rain Don't Come, which is our new single. And the song is very eclectic. In fact, I think it belongs in a record store just from the kind of differentness that it's got going on. I mean, speaking of weird samples, like there's an ngoni, which is a West African instrument in the song. Don't know how we found it, but we found it and we used it. And there's a rain stick, which I don't think anybody uses at all anymore, probably for good reason. And there's a bongo.
Guitars, drums, the typical things, but...
Guitar solo. It's a crazy song, actually, now that we think about it. But that comes out April 8th. We're stoked for everyone to hear it. And we have a video associated with it that's coming out, and it's going to be a big year for Heffron Drive. We have a lot planned as far as new singles and new music and new content, so we've been busy guys for sure.
Social media is a huge part of it. We'll retweet people and talk to people on Twitter. I've been getting like a lot of direct messages lately, so I'll write to them and be like, oh hey, check out Rain Don't Come, it's coming out. And so it's been a great response. And other things like Instagram and Snapchat, we'll always be posting something.
Yeah, and like funny enough, the fan mail still comes in, like actual fan mail, but the easiest way to keep in touch is, like everybody else keeps in touch on the internet, or that seems like the only way people are Facebooking each other, and that's how everyone knows what everyone's up to. But for us, it's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I think it's the easiest way to keep in touch with your favorite artist or just favorite person in general. Well, we have some stuff coming up in the later part of the year in Europe. We have a few shows here in the States coming up, and we're planning on booking a proper tour in the States. And then I know that South America is always a big market. Latin America in general is a big market for Heffron Drive, so we're definitely going to make a trip down south for some shows. Twitter, first of all, at Heffron Drive.
At dbelt writes, D-B-E-L-T, it's my last name.
Writes. Like he writes things. Instagram, at Kendall Schmidt, at dbelt writes. Snapchat, Kendall Snaps 111.
The D-Belt blog on Snapchat.
The D-Belt blog on Snapchat. And then Facebook, Heffron Drive Facebook, Kendall Schmidt Facebook. And if you can't keep in touch with us there, I'm not really sure of where else you can keep in touch with us.
Just give me a call. I'll remind you about all of those.
Hey, I'm Kendall.
I'm Dustin.
And you've just been buzzed.
Buzzing.
What's in my pockets? Wallet, phone, and house party. Hello?
Hey, baby, what are you doing?
Gotta call you back. I'm in a meeting. Hit it! Hear a monster sound in a small speaker, because size does matter.
The Deftones are back with their newest album, Gore, and we recently had the pleasure to watch them perform for a few hundred fans at Amoeba Records in Hollywood. Here is the Deftones with Hearts. Thanks for watching the New Music Buzz. Tune in next week for our voice coverage. And special thanks to Jeanette Elliott, Jordan Smith, Jill Augusto, and Amoeba and Atomic Records. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at The New Music Buzz. I'm Danielle DeLate, and I'll be back at you like a boomerang. The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Spinnable. View life in 360. City Loan. Get cash for your car today. Rockwell Watches innovative design. And Lightning in a Bottle. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace out.